Hey.
Last Friday, the Buena Colt football team hosted Sunnyside and thoroughly won every phase of that game, shutting them out 49-0 and taking their record to an incredible 7-2 overall. And before they host Cienega for their regular season finale and senior night tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here at Buena High School, we'll take a few minutes to talk about all of that right here on this edition of the Buena Colt football pregame, brought to you by Ed Morse Auto Group. Sierra Vista is now backed by Morse. We're so glad to have head coach Joe Thomas here, sir. Always a great to see you, and you know how much we love you, and thank you for always making the players available to talk to us. We've got a really special lineup today, but let's talk about this game. You knew after the Marana loss that you would definitely have a comeback and a bounce back. Number one, did you anticipate it being that strong, 49-0? And number two, how does the coaching staff feel right now about kind of hitting a stride at this certain point in the season and having one of your best records that you've ever had here at Buena going into your final game?
It's good, and we knew that we were going to put up points, and we knew we could do what we needed to do. Our goal is we always want to score 42 points. That gets the running clock. So our goal is to always score 42 points. And we knew that we were going to be able to come out there and do that against these guys. And then our defense has been playing really great. So it was nice to be able to put up that goose egg. And, going into senior night, we have a lot of momentum, and we just want to keep rolling with it. And it's another opponent on our schedule that we got to play. We want to finish strong, and it's not going to be an emotional night as far as the seniors feeling like it's their last game. Still in the hunt for everything. We're still in the driver's seat for everything that we want. So there's no need, because it's not going to be our last game, and we're going to keep playing. So we're excited, and we're just happy and blessed to have another opportunity to play this game that we all love so much.
And that's a great point of knowing that this won't be the last game for this team, much less these seniors, and it might not be their last home game.
Correct. Yeah. So we're sitting seventh. There's some teams in the 5A that are going to go the open. So if we had to play tomorrow, we'd be sitting at number 4, and we'd be hosting the first 2 rounds. Right now we're at 7, top 8 hosts. So the plan is to win tomorrow and be able to be in the top 8 and host. And ultimately that's what you want, and in some teams, after their last regular season game, they're sitting at home. They don't have any more games. And I think that's when the emotion kind of get in there. But we've been talking to our seniors since Monday about senior night and what it means. And I just had a meeting with them right now. We're setting our emotions aside, and we're going to play like we've been playing Buena football, and then we'll let all those other emotions come out after the game, and, we can hug and do what we got to do. But, it's business, in-town business, and it's time to have no mercy, and we planning to play and to win and fight and beat Cienega tomorrow.
Well, let's talk about that game. Cienega obviously coming in with nowhere near a good as record as what Buena has. What have you been going over in practice this week in order to prepare, number one, for the cold temperatures? It'll be the coldest game that you faced all year long. Yeah. And then just for that mental attitude, a lot of times there's distractions. Kind of homecoming can provide distractions. Mm-hmm. Senior night can also provide distractions. Yeah. Keep it as distraction-free as possible and have that focus. What have you been focusing on in practice this week?
Well, we've been showing the seniors love. We've been talking about it all week. So by now, they're going to be like, all right, you've been talking about senior night all week. So it's going to be fun for them, but it's like they've been hearing it a lot all week. When it's cold outside, we get out there, we still practice, they bundle up if they need to, but by the time they get a good warm up, they're fine. So I think Cienega is going to struggle. They don't like to come down here in the first place, and it's going to be really cold to them because it's going to be, 10, 15, 20 degrees colder. So they'll probably have that play, but we're excited, and it's going to be a good night for us. So we don't feel like there's going to be any distractions as far as that goes.
The specific things that you've been focusing on in practice this week for the game.
Oh, for the game, exactly. Yeah. Just doing what we do, getting better at what we've been doing. You know what I mean? And they have decent running back, and they're gonna give him a lot of carries. So we want to shut that down, and they'll try to pass a little bit. We feel offensively we can move it and get and handle our business. But it's senior night is not going to be a surprise. It's one of those things where, like I said, we've been talking about it all week. We've been practicing in the weather. We've been talking about what this game does for us, how it keeps us in the driver's seat, and just talking about little things like that. But other than that, not doing anything out of the ordinary and staying the course and trusting the process.
I love that. And that's a process that has been working all year round as the 7-2 Buena Colts will host Cienega for the regular season finale tomorrow night at 7 p.m. This is the Buena Colt football pregame brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Sierra Vista is now backed by Morse. Normally at this time, we would have you bring over 3 players of the week. You did have 3 players of the week, came off of a win. Do you want to talk about those players before we end up doing what we're going to do here?
Yeah, so I'll bring those players in afterwards.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, we did have Sean Bookman, who's a senior for us. He got the defensive player. We had Andres Bonilla, who got the offensive player as a senior. We had Jaden Thomas, who's a junior, who had the team player. So
I can talk to them as we make our way down. That.
So you'll have two of them here, and then I'll just pull the other one afterwards, and we'll get it done.
That'll be perfect. Talk to me before we get talking to them.
Okay.
No, you know what? We'll save it for after. I want to ask you about these seniors. Showing that love to them, and what your thoughts are about the senior class. But shall we start working our way down the line here, Todd? My goodness, are we in alphabetical order? Is that how this is lined out, or is it? Oh, it's just how you hung your banner. Sean, looks like you got yours up first here. Introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Sean Bookman. I'm an offensive and defensive lineman. I wear number 66, and I'm a senior.
Now, Sean, as a senior, as the wind picks up right here, how many years have you played football here at Buena?
4.
So you are a 4-year Buena football player. How do you feel about this season being different than the other seasons that you played here?
We've definitely bonded together as a team, so I'm thankful for that. Obviously, this is my last season, so I'm just trying to make it count. And I feel like, I'm not really thinking about this as the last game since we have playoffs to go to, and we have a very good shot to win in the playoffs. So, I'm more looking ahead than right now.
That's exciting. And you were also one of the players of the game last week in the 49-0 win. What was your award?
Defense player of the game.
Now, talk to me about what it's like to be a defensive player of the game. When your whole team pitches a shutout, it is a team effort, but there were certain things that you did that made you stand out. But I want you to talk about your team in that effort.
Obviously I couldn't have done it without my team. I'm able to shine, and I'm able to do my job because my team does their job. Like my linebackers, I love my linebackers so much. They do their jobs. My other D linemen, we just all do our jobs, and that's how we're so effective on defense.
Well, congratulations on being the defensive player of the week last week. Can't wait to see you tomorrow night right here for senior night. Congratulations for making this season something really, really special for the Colts.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll see you then. Oh, my gosh, we're going to come down here at Buena High School. Give us your name, sir.
Elias Dyson.
Elias, how many years have you been playing with Buena High School?
This is my 3rd year with Buena High School.
How exciting is it to be a part of something like this as a senior on senior night? Looking forward to being with your battle buddies here in this crowd. Talk to me about this team.
It's really exciting because, we've been together for a couple years now. And we knew that we were special. And for the past, I think the last year we should have made it deeper in the playoffs. We just, we kind of gave up on ourselves. But this year we're doing something good, and I think we're going to go way deep. So
there was a word that kind of comes up often when we're talking to Coach Thomas, and that is the word believe. And the word believe is something that's powerful. How much does this team believe in each other when they're out on this field?
We all believe in each other to do the jobs that everyone has for themselves. I believe in the line to stop the run and go get the quarterback when they're throwing the ball. And the linebackers, they stuff the run great. So, everyone's out there doing their job. And I got to trust my other DB on the other side and the safety over top. So
it's exciting, man. Well, congratulations. Wish you the best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
For senior night. You are awesome. Looks like we're going to be talking to Bryson. Bryson, how's it going today? You doing all right? Now let's talk about he's running away. Where'd he go? We'll come back. We'll come back to Bryson. He got too scared. He's like, I don't know if I can talk to that weirdo from with the guy with the microphone. But let's have you introduce yourself here. Go ahead.
I'm Charlie Price.
Charlie, we've talked to you several times. How many years have you played for Buena High School?
This is my 3rd year for Buena.
This is your 3rd year here at Buena. Now, again, being here a majority of your high school career, looking at this team, seeing the special nature that this team is composed of, what does it mean to stand next to these other seniors? The class of 2025, knowing the impact that you want to make in this program for years to come.
It means a lot. I've been playing them ever since my sophomore year with all these guys, so we got a lot of chemistry together. And I don't know the last time they made a playoff run. What I'm talking about. And we got a real good team, a real good shot. We're way up in the playoffs right now, so I think we're gonna do good this year.
Let's talk about tomorrow night. How excited are you for senior night? You got your family that you'll be walking with. I imagine there'll be some senior night festivities and things like that. You looking forward to seeing everybody with their families?
Yeah, I'm real excited for the whole family part, but I'm more excited because of Cienega, because I really do not like Cienega. None of us like Cienega, so we're going to go put a smacking on them tomorrow night. So yeah, it should be good.
And the whole city can see that at 7 o'clock here. Charlie, congratulations, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Tell us your name, sir.
My name is Derek Pernald.
And Derek, how long have you been playing with Buena High School?
I've been playing at Buena for all 4 years.
All 4 years. What positions do you play, sir?
I play offensive line and occasionally defensive line.
That's awesome. And being in the trenches, literally, for every game, what is it like to be able to be a part of the magic that this team has possessed over the course of the season?
It's really fun, and it's always like a dogfight in the trenches. Like, we start the play, usually we try and end the play right there. So it's been like a dogfight in every game.
That's awesome. Talk to me about these other guys that you've been playing with for all 4 years. Some of these with all 4 years. How is that camaraderie and that relationship help this team become what it is and do what it has done this year?
We definitely gained a lot like over the summer. The relationship's probably the best it's ever been this year because it's obviously our 4th year together. So it's really like together a lot the most, and like we really have each other's back a lot.
Man, we can't wait to see you guys have each other's back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Congratulations, Derek. And working our way down, Daniel, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, I'm Daniel Ballin.
Daniel, how many years have you played at Buena High School?
About 3.5.
Okay, so 3.5. Okay, well, that rounded up to 4. I mean, at least you're being honest and letting us know that. But being a part of this program for those years, again, talk to me about what it's like with these seniors on this team, being able to set the standard for the next several years to come.
It's nice. It's because we were such a young team when we all came here, and now we all grown together. We all play City League together, so it's just nice graduating with all these people and the juniors too. So we've really come a long way, and we're a great team now.
I forgot to ask, what positions do you play?
Linebacker and tight end.
So being able to be on both sides of the ball, again, that's something that everybody seems to be contributing on both sides of the ball. When you're able to have a game like you did last week, 49-0, where the offense was completely dominant, the defense was completely dominant, how good does it feel knowing that your impact happened in both of those aspects?
It feels great. It feels like we can beat anybody. It just, we have to have the right mindset. Like going to the Marana, we had such a great mindset, just little mistakes bring us down. So I think we can go a really long way in the playoffs. So it'll be really good this year.
Awesome. Well, we wish you the best of luck tomorrow night for senior night, man. It is senior night here. Look, let's back up. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Bryson.
I'm Bryson Harris, number 50, middle linebacker.
Bryson, that's good. I was talking to this guy right here, and instead, man, talk to me about how many years have you played with Buena?
So since freshman year, which is 4 years now.
So this is your 4th year in this football program.
Yes, sir.
And how have you felt that you've grown as an individual player over the course of your years playing here at Buena?
So I was a baseball kid growing up, and I decided to one day just try football coming into freshman year, and ever since then I stuck with it and became better at it. So
it just seemed to be the right fit.
Yes, sir.
And talk to me about these other seniors here up against this wall.
Oh, yeah.
With your faces, with your names and your jerseys and everything that's showing the years that you put in.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to senior night tomorrow night?
Of course. I mean, since the beginning, you know what I mean? We had a really good senior class now, and I'm excited, man. I mean, I'm glad to have all these guys on my team, and we've all played basically all the years together. So we've all just kind of, what am I looking for? Like, I don't know, our friendship. You know what I mean?
I like that.
All of our teamwork just came together, and we've just been playing good so far. So.
And having a great season, 7-2, and looking forward to tomorrow night. Having the families of everybody out there and the entire town cheering you on.
Yes, sir. 8-2.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait until you get to that.
Yep.
That's right. Finish that season 8-2, which would be one of the best records in Buena High School history.
Yes, sir.
To be up there with some of the great teams of all time.
Yes, sir.
We're excited to see you do that, man.
Excited.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Bryce. Thanks so much for coming back so we can talk to you. Appreciate that. Now we'll start working our way down. My goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Diego, introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, my name is Diego Cortez.
Diego, how many years have you played football for Buena?
This is my 2nd year.
Really? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And obviously a senior this year. And what was it that caused you to come out for football, or were you at another school and transferred in?
I was playing another sport. I was doing mountain biking, but then injuries and personal stuff made me do track. And from that, Coach Thomas, he said, "Hey, you should come do football with us." And I showed up during spring, and ever since then, I've loved the sport.
How has that adjustment been, coming from 2 different sports into this sport here and excelling at it the way you have?
It's been good. I feel like my mentality and my physicality has really changed, and I feel like this sport has really shaped me into the person I am today.
I love that. How excited are you for senior night tomorrow night?
Very excited. I've been looking for this all year, and we're going to see how we do against Cienega. I definitely do feel like we're going to win, and we know we can win.
And talk to me about the rest of these seniors here, the senior class that you're part of, class of 2025. How proud are you of these other seniors on this team?
As proud as I can be. These guys are my brothers. You know, I love them with all my heart. They've always been here, and some of these guys have been helping me since day one, and just, you know, helping me with tips and just love and support around here.
That's great that they were able to encourage you as you came into the fold halfway through your high school adventure, and congratulations on all your success, and best of luck tomorrow night at senior night.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Moving our way on down. Emmanuel, let's talk to you, sir. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Emmanuel Bocharski.
And you have played at Buena for how many years?
4 years.
Yeah, we've talked to you before, and it's exciting to talk to you again, sir. What is it about this team that this season is just such a standout season? Has it been 4 years in the making, or has this been the team you've been all along?
Definitely 4 years in the making. These guys, all my brothers out here, we came closer, and every time we get closer, we play better.
And talk to me about tomorrow night's senior night festivities. I know that Coach Thomas, he said he has had special messages for the seniors over the course of this week. What kind of things has he been going over with you?
Just play our heart out. This could be our last game here playing as a senior. It could be last time playing football ever. But yeah.
Well, and you always got to leave it all out on the field, right?
Yeah.
And you do that every single time. We wish you the best of luck tomorrow night, man. Congratulations, Manuel. Thanks for your time. As we continue to make our way down, Jeffrey, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey.
Pull that down so we can hear you. There we go.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Figueroa.
Jeffrey, it's great to talk to you, man. How long have you been at Buena?
I've been here for 3 years.
3 years. And what positions do you play?
I play wide receiver DB.
Now, knowing, again, being on both sides of the ball, being a difference maker in both ways, offensively and defensively, in an offensive year that has seen such an explosion for Buena, and a defensive year that has seen so many shutouts along the way and low scoring from the opponents, what do you contribute to that success?
I would say maybe a little bit of leadership, and then I don't know, just leadership by just showing by example and like doing things to make everyone better as a team, not just focusing on yourself as an individual.
That's a great point. And you talk about the team as a whole. How has the senior leaders, how have you guys been with the juniors and underclassmen? I mean, is it about building them up as well to bring them along for the ride? Or is it more along the lines of, hey, we're the leaders and you guys are the followers? How does that work?
I think we always all try to build each other up. We're more of like a family than just like a team. It's more of like a family kind of thing. So we always try to make each other better.
Well, that is something that we do see on the back of a lot of these shirts. It talks about Buena football family. And I'm glad that my high school football lineage has gone through this school. And I'm glad that it continues with you. Are you looking forward to senior night tomorrow night?
Yes, I am.
Oh, man, it's going to be a great time. Do you have any predictions on the game?
That we're going to win.
Oh, that's all we need. And that's all this city needs tomorrow night for senior night here at Buena High School. Good to talk to you, Jeff. Thank you so much for your time. Andres Bonilla, a.k.a. the Scrapster. All right, man, let's talk about this season and this senior class here. It's been an amazing journey. First of all, how many years have you played at Buena High School?
I played all 4 years.
This has been an incredible ride. And, I want to ask a question I asked a little bit earlier to see if your answer would be similar. Looking at this team this season, is it something that's just been 4 years in the making to get to this level? Or is it something you knew you could achieve, but maybe the puzzle pieces just weren't all together? What is it so special about this senior year for you and the rest of these seniors here?
I mean, I think it's been even more than 4 years in the making. I mean, we've all known each other since before high school. I mean, our whole starting lineup has played with each other since Pee Wee League, all that. And I think everybody just kept growing and growing together. And I think that's why we're doing so good this year.
Man, it's fantastic. And, of course, senior night tomorrow night right here. You got Cienega coming to town.
Oh, yeah.
We know the rivalry. We know the animosity. We know the friendly dislike of each other.
Oh.
And what does it mean to have them as being your regular season finale tomorrow night?
Oh, it means everything. I think they have beaten us. I looked, it was 15 years. This would be the 16th. But we're going to stop them this year, and we're going to have a home playoff game and take them out of the playoffs.
I love that. Pump the brakes on whatever they're doing and keep the pedal to the metal for whatever Buena Colt football is doing tomorrow night for senior night. Congratulations, Scrappy. Good to talk to you as always. Oh, Micah, what's going on, man? Introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Micah Washington.
Micah, how many years have you played football with Buena?
2 years.
See, now 2 years. What was it that caused you to come out halfway through that point?
Well, most of my friends are already football players, so they were like, hey, you should join football. And so I just decided junior year to join it.
And this journey, this football journey with this team, this has been a very special year, right?
Yeah. So we made it pretty far this year than last year. We're doing really good this year, I think. Most of the starters are doing really good. I'm only second team, so I haven't seen the field that much. But I definitely like to bring morale and try to bring up the spirits when we're down points. And, yeah.
Well, and isn't that something about it? Always be an encouragement, even for the first team and for the second team, and just being there. It is a team. We're all in a team together, right?
Yeah.
And being able to provide that morale on the sideline or on the field when you get there. There's something special about that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like since we're all a family here, we have to stay positive either way, if we're losing or if we're winning, especially when we're winning, because, that always feels good. And, yeah.
Well, I think there's going to be some good winning tomorrow night at senior night. Congratulations. You looking forward to senior night festivities?
Yes.
It's going to be so much fun, Mike. Congratulations, man. Good to see you. Thank you so much for your time. Oh, my goodness. Coming on down. Introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Keandre Matthews.
Keandre, how many years have you played football?
This is going to be my third year.
Third year. Now, again, I love these stories about what brought you to football. Was it just transferring in from somewhere else, or what?
I played up until my sophomore year. I didn't play my junior year.
Okay. All right. So came back then.
Yes.
What is what you did?
Yes.
Talk to me about this team. Are you glad to be a part of the team this year?
I'm glad to be a part of the team this year.
And talk to me about this class of 2025, the senior leaders on this team that have kind of paved the way, and now you get to be one in your senior year.
I mean, it's a great class. You see what they've done for the team. We got a good record. So.
Yeah. And Keandre, I forgot to ask, what positions do you play?
I play left tackle and D end.
See, so again, in the trenches and really being there, the front line of defense and front line of offense.
Yes.
Every single play.
Yes.
Man, well, talk about the senior things that maybe Coach Thomas has talked about this week. What are things that he's talked about over the course of this week to you seniors specifically?
Bring leadership. Keep everybody in line. And just play your heart out.
And I think I know that's something. Be ready. I know you'll be ready for tomorrow night against Cienega. Good to see you, Keandre. Thank you so much for your time. And as we come on down, moving our way through, Omar, introduce yourself to everybody.
My name's Omar Rodriguez.
Omar, it's great to see you. How many years have you played football for Buena?
I played 2 years.
2 years, man. See, so you kind of got in at the right time, right?
Yeah.
And being a part of this really, really special year, there's really some neat things happening.
Yeah, that's right.
How do you feel about how this team has worked together over the course of this season to put together a record that they've never seen in a long time?
I think we all came together very well and kept practicing and getting that motivation to keep moving and achieve better. And overall just coming together as brothers and playing hard.
That seems to be a recurring theme, the brotherhood, the fraternal aspect of looking at what this football team is. It is like a family, right?
Yeah, that's right. To me, it's not friendship. It's more of brothers to me because it's like a big family and it's a big part of me as well.
Well, and speaking of family, senior night is all about family, and all the seniors are going to be having their family out on the field. You're looking forward to senior night tomorrow night. That's great. And your family will be there, and you'll have your entire Colt family rooting for you on against Cienega tomorrow. Great to talk to you, Omar. Best of luck, my friend. Moving on down to Mr. Nashmore. Nash, good to see you, sir. Keep those hands warm. I know you got no frostbite. I know. Thanks for waiting as we've been making our way down here. Talk to me about this team. We've talked to you several times, but I mean, to be on the cusp of your final game of the regular season and trying to get to that elusive 8th win that Buena has not seen in quite some time on the varsity level.
I mean, it's sort of this week, the whole thing has been job's not finished, It's senior night and everybody's excited for that, and Coach Thomas is kind of trying to instill that, that's not the focus. Like, the focus is the game. Obviously, that stuff's nice, but we're still. I mean, we haven't beat this team in how many years, and like, if we don't win, then we might get kicked from the playoffs. So it's a must win, and that's what we're focused on.
Focusing, I think that Coach Thomas has talked about the 1 week season to go 1-0 every single week, and what would have been the focuses that you have been preparing for as the quarterback leader of this team for this game tomorrow night for senior night?
Just kind of keeping everybody on track, just making sure that they're doing their jobs and not focusing on everybody else's jobs. So when everybody completes their own tasks, that it comes together as one big completion.
Absolutely. Now, are you looking forward to senior night? It is your senior night.
Yeah.
You've seen, how many years have you played for Buena?
I played all 4.
Now, and you finally got into your senior night.
Yeah.
You've watched the senior night experiences when you were a freshman, sophomore, junior, and tomorrow night will be about you guys. This is your time. How special is this for you in this class?
It's great. It's really special, but I haven't ever won a senior night game, so I'm not really worried about the senior night festivities. I just really want to win. So.
Well, then that's the most important thing, and we know you'll see you do that against Cienega. Let's go, Colts. Good to see you, Nash. Thanks so much, man. Go get warmed up out on that game. As we finish, last but not least, Mark, thanks for waiting for us all the way down, coming down to you, buddy. Introduce yourself there, buddy.
Hi, I'm Mark Wills.
And how long have you played with Buena? How many years?
4 glorious years here.
Man, it does. See, that's the right attitude to have. Like, glorious years. It's so cold, Jeff. Will you just hurry up? Glorious years. Is there something more glorious about this season than you've seen in past seasons? And why do you think that is?
I think it's the fact of the amount of contact we put into it and the amount of determination we put it. Like, from the very start of the season, we were already determined to get more than just into the playoffs. We were planning to get farther. And I'd say with how we are right now, it's good. And with practice, I've especially seen a lot more hitting and a lot more friendliness amongst each other.
So friendly with each other, aggressive on the field, and that's been possibly the key to success for this season.
Yep, I would say that. So the aggression has especially translated from the practice field onto the game field. I've seen it when, very first, play out the scrimmage, Bryson made a great hit, and that's the very first instance where the aggressiveness from the practice field had transferred over to the game field.
Isn't it interesting that maybe sometimes it just takes one play to set the tone for not just an entire game, not just entire practice, but possibly an entire season?
Oh, definitely. The moment he made that hit, we all could just tell we were going to have a great season and we were going to be hitting just as hard as him.
Well, it's been something special to watch you guys all year long. Talk to me about what it means to be a senior on this team and celebrate senior night with your brothers. You've been playing with some of them for 4 years, even longer with some.
I'd say being a senior is great. It's a little sad considering that my football career may very much be at an end here, but working with these people is wonderful. I've seen great people. We've all had our trials with each other, but we've overcome them, and in the end, I never thought I'd make it to this day. It seems so far away, but yet here I am now. It's a senior about to be walking. So
isn't that amazing? They say the days are long, but the years are fast. And being here at senior night, looking forward to being with your family, not just your literal family, but you're also a football family.
Oh, I'm definitely ready for that one. I'm ready to be on the sideline cheering them on, and even hopefully get into the game and help them out to get their own place too.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you contribute in any fashion, in every fashion. Mark, thank you so much for your time. Go get to practicing. I know we got Coach Thomas to wrap this thing up with, because I want to get his thoughts on this senior class. As we do that, he's got his hood up. He's the smart one. He's staying warm up. Oh, and we got to talk to Jaden Thomas here, who was one of the players of the game as well. Jaden, introduce yourself to everybody.
Jaden Thomas, junior, wide receiver, DB.
Talk to me. Obviously, we've talked to you several times about being the player of the week. Mm-hmm. I don't want to talk about that. I want to hear your thoughts on the senior leaders that we've just talked to. As a junior, how have you felt they have paved the way when it will be your turn to be the senior? You're already a leader, but when you're a senior leader next season?
I think they've provided a great example for me. I mean, I played varsity my freshman year, so all these guys most of them were already up there, and I kind of just went in the path that they paved for me, Sean, he's been a leader since I met him a lot. Almost all these guys up there have been a leader, so it's going to be hard for them to lead me, but I feel like I gotta pick up where they leave off.
Big shoes to fill.
Yes, sir.
But I know you're ready to do that.
Absolutely.
How's it going to feel tomorrow night? Cienega has been that rival, that foe, that Goliath, so to speak. Is it
Right.
time for David to take the field tomorrow
Yeah,
night
absolutely.
and slay the giant?
Since the beginning of the season, we knew it was going to change. Like, they've done messed us up so many times. Like, and I'm not even gonna lie, they've got us. But this year, like, I just hope they know that it's not going to happen again.
Man, well, we can't wait to see it as you watch these seniors go through their pomp and circumstance. And we know that this season is not over yet. There's still business to finish,
Yes, sir,
and we can't wait to watch you do that as a junior this year, Jaden. Congratulations on being Player of the Week and for all the stuff that's going to be going on tomorrow night on this very field at 7:00 tomorrow. It will be senior night, Coach. Talk to me about the senior class, the class of 2025. I mean, for 10 years, you've seen seniors graduate here. What is it about this year, this class, that has made this season for Buena football so special?
Well, I mean, it started off with two of our best players with Nash Moore and Andreas Bonilla being 4-year varsity starters. So you have a quarterback and you have a running back that's been in the program for 4 years, and then you have these other guys that were able to come in around them. Right, and we put pieces together, and we just knew it was going to be a good group. I mean, if I had to go down, I mean, Sean's a beast on both sides of the ball. Elias is electric. Bryson is going to hit you hard. You got Charlie, who can play anywhere. You got Derek, who's come a long way, and he's aggressive, and he's doing good things on our offensive line. You got Danny coming off of injury. Last year wasn't able to play, and he's doing real good for us on the defensive side. Diego, a big part of our special teams. He's hustling, he's grinding, he's one of the biggest cheerleaders. You got Emmanuel that didn't get to finish the season last year, but he's coming off of knee injury. And he's been real dynamic on both sides of the ball for us. You got Jeffrey, who's come a long way, and he's an aggressive guy. A lot of our special teams. Andreas, he's Andreas, right? You get him the ball, he's going to take care of it and do well. Who else we got down there? You got Micah. Micah's a really good kid. I mean, he does a lot of stuff, on the field and off the field. He's always at practice. He works hard. You got Keandre that has come a long way. He missed last year, but he came back and he was able to play his senior year. You got Omar, who's a little grinder. He helps us on the special teams. Then you got, of course, Nash, another 4-year varsity starter, and he's leading the way. And, from freshman year to now, I mean, he's just, so much maturity. He's turned into a young man. And then you got Mark Wills. Mark Wills is one of those guys. He never missed practice. He works hard. He's a big supporter of his team. And, it's always good to have, those good kids on the team. So, but those are them individually. But collectively as a group, we knew they were going to be a special group. And, we had some plans for them this year. And, thus far, they are, fulfilling those plans that we had set in place. And we're just looking forward to finish with a bang.
And finish you will with a bang tomorrow night on this very field here as Buena High School will host senior night with Cienega. That rivalry that's been going on for so long. It's time for that tide to turn. Time to turn that ship around and make sure it's going in the right direction for Buena.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, year after year, there's teams that have your number and you can't quite get there. And, every year we've gotten a little bit closer. And this year we're going to get it, this is our year. We're going to get it. The kids are excited. It's no more, we're playing the Cienega. That's the name. It's just like no different than the 6A. It's like you say Chandler up there in the 6A and, nobody's worried anymore, So, now teams are going to have to be talking about us, but they're going to come down and, I'm sure they're going to fight, but, we're going to fight harder and, I'm sure they're going to play, but we're going to play harder. I'm sure they want to win, but I think we want to win more. And I think our guys will be here tomorrow night.
And the whole community will be watching these guys get it done tomorrow night right here on this field again for senior night. Coach, thanks for setting this up to see all the seniors and talk to them about their journey and their adventure with this football program. We were seniors at our respective football teams, and we've gone through these nights, and just thank you for what you've done for these seniors again who played for you. Many of them for 4 years, as you watch them grow as this program has grown. Congratulations, Coach. We wish you the best of luck in the season finale that will be live here on Cool FM Live. You can see it all on the award-winning Cool FM Sports tomorrow night as the Buena Colts go for their 8th victory of this season and get to go into the playoffs with even more momentum. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Buena Pregame Senior Night Special Edition. Please share this video around. Tag your friends in this video. And thank you so much to the Ed Morse Automotive Group that has made this video possible. Sierra Vista is now backed by Morse. Coach, we wish you the best of luck tomorrow night, and we know the whole community will be watching as the Buena Colts go for their 8th win of the year. It's going to be absolutely outstanding for senior night. All the best to all the seniors, and can't wait to get that victory tomorrow night. Go Colts. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Take care.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
You're the best.
Thanks.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome.